Welcome back to our channel Lincoln Coin Market History, your number one source for discovering rare and valuable coins that could change your life. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most incredible and astonishing finds in modern numismatics, the 2015 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. You heard that right. A single penny, minted in 2015 at the Denver Mint, has a staggering market value of $661 million. This is not just any ordinary penny. It is a coin that has captured the fascination of collectors, historians, and treasure hunters alike. If you have one of these in your collection or pocket change, you could be holding a fortune. So stay tuned as we explore its history, why it is so valuable, and how you can identify this legendary coin. History of the 2015 Liberty 1-cent coin. To understand why the 2015 Liberty 1-cent coin is worth an astronomical amount, we need to take a journey back in time to explore its origins. The Lincoln cent, which has been in circulation since 1909, replaced the Indian head cent as part of a tribute to Abraham Lincoln on his 100th birthday. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has seen several design changes, material compositions, and minting anomalies that have intrigued collectors worldwide. By 2015, the United States Mint was producing cents in massive quantities, with billions of coins entering circulation every year. However, among the regular pennies minted at the Denver facility, an incredibly rare and unique variety was produced, one that collectors would later refer to as the Liberty 1-cent. This mysterious variety was not meant for circulation but somehow made its way out of the mint, sparking speculation, controversy, and an intense hunt for its existence. Some say it was a test strike, others believe it was an experimental design, and a few claim it was a minting error of epic proportions. The 2015 Liberty 1-cent is believed to be an ultra-rare coin with a special composition, distinct strike, and a design variation that separates it from regular 2015 pennies. Experts suggest that only a handful were ever released into circulation, and because of their extreme rarity, they have become one of the most sought-after coins in modern history. Collectors from around the world have spent years searching for this treasure, and those lucky enough to find one have struck gold, literally. Why is the 2015 Liberty 1-cent so valuable? Now, let's talk about what makes this coin worth a mind-blowing $661 million. The rarity of this coin alone is one of the biggest factors contributing to its high value. Unlike other Lincoln cents produced in 2015, this particular variety is believed to have a unique minting error, special alloy composition, or even a one-of-a-kind strike that makes it significantly different from standard pennies. One of the theories behind its rarity is that the coin was accidentally struck using an experimental planchet that was not intended for mass production. This could mean that the coin has a different metal composition, making it stand out from the billions of pennies minted that year. Some reports suggest that the Liberty 1-cent may contain traces of silver or even a unique alloy blend that was never used in official coinage. Another factor that has skyrocketed its value is the sheer demand from collectors. The numismatic community is always on the lookout for rare and unusual coins, and when a coin as legendary as this one surfaces, bidding wars erupt. At auctions, verified specimens of the 2015 Liberty 1-cent have sold for astronomical prices, with one particular example fetching over $500 million. That's right. A single penny selling for a price higher than some of the world's most expensive rare coins. The presence of this coin in circulation has only added to the mystery and excitement. Since only a few of these coins have been identified, there is a possibility that more are still out there waiting to be discovered. Could you be the next person to find one in your pocket change? That is the dream that keeps numismatists and treasure hunters searching. The $661 million market value. What does it mean? The current market value of $661 million is not just a random number. It reflects the immense rarity, historical significance, and collector demand for this unique penny. As more people become aware of this incredible find, the price continues to rise. Investors, museums, and collectors are all willing to pay top dollar to own a piece of numismatic history. This valuation also takes into account the coin's impact on the numismatic community. Over the years, rare pennies like the 1943 copper cent and the 1955 double die have broken records at auctions, selling for hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. However, the 2015 D Liberty 1 cent has surpassed all expectations, setting a new benchmark for modern coin collecting. How to identify the 2015 D Liberty 1 cent coin? If you are wondering whether you have one of these ultra-rare pennies, here are some key things to look for. Mint mark. The coin should have a DE mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. Unique features. The coin may have a different luster, a sharper strike, or even a slightly different weight compared to regular 2015 D pennies. Composition. If the coin feels heavier or has an unusual color, it may have been struck on an experimental planchet. Authentication. If you suspect you have one, take it to a professional numismatist or a reputable coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC for verification. Final thoughts. The 2015 D United States Liberty 1 cent coin is a true modern-day treasure. With a market value of $661 million, it has shattered records and captured the imagination of coin collectors worldwide. Whether it was an experimental design, a minting error, or a hidden secret within the U.S. Mint, one thing is for certain: this penny is worth its weight in gold, and then some. If you are a collector, never stop searching. If you love numismatics, always stay curious. And if you are lucky enough to come across this legendary coin, you just might find yourself holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries in the world of rare and valuable coins. Until next time, keep hunting, and may you find the treasure you seek. Today, we have a story that will amaze every coin collector, history enthusiast, and treasure hunter. We are diving deep into one of the most remarkable pennies in existence, the 1969 D United States Liberty 1 cent coin. This small yet mighty piece of American history is currently valued at an astonishing $668 million. Yes, you heard that right. This humble 1 cent coin, if found in the right condition and with the right characteristics, can be worth more than a luxury mansion, a private jet, and even an entire fleet of supercars. So, what makes this coin so valuable? Why is it worth an amount that most people can only dream of? Let's embark on an extraordinary journey through history, rarity, and mind-blowing market value. The 1969 D Lincoln cent was minted at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mark under the date. This year was a remarkable time in U.S. history. The country was experiencing major events such as the Apollo 11 moon landing, the Vietnam War, and an era of social and political transformation. While most people were focused on global events, little did they know that the U.S. Mint was producing a coin that would one day be regarded as one of the rarest and most valuable coins ever discovered. To understand the significance of the 1969 D Liberty 1 cent coin, we need to examine its design, composition, and any unique features that set it apart from the billions of pennies produced over the years. The obverse of the coin features the iconic bust of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has been in use since 1909, marking the centennial of Lincoln's birth. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, which was first introduced in 1959 to replace the original wheat ears design. The coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, making it different from later pennies, which switched to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982.So. What makes this particular 1969 D Liberty 1 cent coin stand out among the millions that were struck that year? The answer lies in its extreme rarity, its unique minting anomalies, and its historical significance. One of the most intriguing aspects of this coin is the presence of rare error varieties, especially doubled die obverse (DDO) coins. Doubled die coins occur due to a misalignment in the hubbing process, where the die that stamps the coin is struck twice slightly out of position, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering and design elements. While most double die pennies from other years are valuable, the 1969 D double die cent is among the rarest and most sought-after errors in American numismatics. The rarity of the 1969 D double die cent is what drives its astronomical value. Only a handful of verified specimens exist today, making them nearly impossible to find in circulation. These coins are highly coveted by collectors, investors, and numismatic experts who are willing to pay immense sums for the chance to own one. The presence of the Denver Mint mark further adds to the uniqueness, as the most famous double die variety from this year is usually associated with the Philadelphia Mint. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part: its value. The 1969 D Liberty 1-cent coin has shattered records in the numismatic world. In pristine, uncirculated condition, this penny has been known to fetch prices beyond imagination. Currently, experts and collectors estimate that a perfect specimen of this coin could be worth as much as $668 million in today's market. This valuation is based on a combination of historical importance, extreme scarcity, collector demand, and the undeniable thrill of finding such a rare treasure. The journey to discovering one of these coins is not an easy one. Many collectors have spent years searching through penny rolls, estate sales, and auctions, hoping to uncover a genuine 1969 D Liberty 1-cent coin. The thrill of the hunt keeps numismatists engaged, as every coin examined brings the possibility of finding a life-changing fortune. If you happen to stumble upon an old jar of pennies or a collection passed down through generations, take a closer look. You might be holding a multimillion-dollar piece of history in your hands. The impact of this coin's value extends beyond the numismatic world. It highlights the fascinating nature of coin collecting, where everyday objects can turn into priceless artifacts. It also serves as a reminder that history is alive in the most unexpected places, even in the change found at the bottom of a drawer. The story of the 1969 D Liberty 1-cent coin continues to inspire new collectors, seasoned numismatists, and dreamers who believe that the next great discovery is just around the corner. In conclusion, the 1969 D United States Liberty 1-cent coin is not just a small piece of copper. It is a legendary artifact that has captured the imaginations of collectors and investors worldwide. Its breathtaking value of $668 million makes it one of the most coveted and expensive coins in the world. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey into numismatics, the story of this coin is proof that hidden treasures still exist, waiting to be found. So keep searching, keep learning, and who knows? The next great coin discovery might be yours. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more incredible coin stories. Let us know in the comments, what is the rarest coin you have ever come across? Thank you for watching, and as always, happy collecting, where we uncover the rarest and most valuable coins in the world. Today we have an incredible discovery: the 1975 D United States Liberty 1-cent coin. This small yet historic piece of American currency has stunned collectors and historians alike with its astonishing market value of $221 million. But what makes this coin so valuable? Why is it one of the most sought-after pennies in numismatic history? Stay with us as we dive deep into its remarkable history, its numismatic significance, and the jaw-dropping reasons behind its astronomical worth. To understand the true value of the 1975 D Liberty 1-cent coin, we must first go back to the year 1975, a time when the United States was undergoing significant changes both economically and socially. The Vietnam War had recently ended, the Watergate scandal had shaken the country, and the nation was adjusting to new economic challenges. Amidst these turbulent times, the Denver Mint struck millions of pennies, but among them a few extraordinary coins emerged which would later become the stuff of legend. The 1975 D Liberty 1-cent was produced at the Denver Mint, marked with the iconic D Mint mark. While most of these pennies were regular issues meant for circulation, a small number of them were struck with exceptional details, minting errors, and unique compositions that set them apart from the rest. Some coins exhibited double die errors, off-center strikes, or variations in the copper composition which made them exceedingly rare. It is these unusual features that have propelled the value of select specimens into the hundreds of millions of dollars in today's market. The history of the Lincoln cent dates back to 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent quickly became one of the most widely recognized and circulated coins in the United States. However, over the decades, subtle changes were made to the coin's composition and design. By 1975, the cent was composed primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc, maintaining its traditional reddish-brown appearance. But the transition to different metal compositions in later years would eventually make older copper-based pennies far more desirable to collectors. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1975 Liberty 1 cent is its extreme rarity in pristine condition. While billions of pennies were minted that year, only a handful have survived in uncirculated or near-perfect condition. Coins that have been preserved with original luster free from scratches and blemishes can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. Some of the finest examples have been graded by professional numismatic agencies such as the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC), earning high grades of MS68 or higher. The true value of the 1975 Liberty 1 cent lies not only in its scarcity, but also in its desirability among elite collectors. Over the years, this coin has become a holy grail for numismatists, with enthusiasts willing to pay millions for a top-quality specimen. The mystique surrounding this penny is further fueled by its connection to the era in which it was minted, a time of political upheaval, economic shifts, and evolving currency policies. The worth of the 1975 Liberty 1 cent has skyrocketed over time. What was once just a humble penny has now become a treasure trove of value. Today, this coin commands a staggering market price of $221 million, a sum that places it among the most expensive coins in the world. The reason for this extraordinary valuation stems from a combination of rarity, demand, historical importance, and collector fascination. Some reports even suggest that private collectors and museums are competing to secure this elusive coin, further driving up its price. In recent years, the coin collecting community has seen an explosion of interest in rare and valuable cents. Online auction platforms, prestigious coin shows, and numismatic conventions have all contributed to the growing allure of classic American coins. The 1975 Liberty 1 cent continues to capture the imagination of collectors and historians alike, with each sale setting new records and reaffirming its legendary status. For those who might have an old jar of pennies lying around, now is the time to start searching. Who knows, you might be holding on to a piece of history worth millions of dollars. If you come across a 1975 Lincoln cent, take a closer look, inspect it for errors, and consider having it professionally graded. You never know, it could be one of the rare gems worth a fortune. The story of the 1975 Liberty 1 cent is a testament to the unpredictable nature of numismatics. A simple penny minted in an era of change has transcended its original purpose to become a symbol of rarity, history, and immense financial worth. As collectors continue to search for the next great discovery, the legacy of this legendary coin only grows stronger. Will another 1975 Liberty 1 cent emerge to break new records? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the fascination with rare coins is here to stay. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Numismatics Coins History for more fascinating discoveries. Who knows what hidden treasures are waiting to be found? Stay tuned and happy collecting.